Hello, beautiful souls. I welcome you back to the Red Cord. I am Nikita, and I felt a massive shift, as well as a lot of things are coming up. For a lot of people, the full moon energy is already here, so you might be feeling emotional. All kind of emotions might be surfacing, and quite a few of you have been questioning me about why you're suddenly feeling an increase or noticing that you are feeling jealous, possessive, or insecure vis-a-vis your twin flame, your divine partner, and especially if they are already in a karmic situation. So, apart from that, this full moon is extremely powerful for you to release the past, to bring a full and final closure to whatever phase or situation you have found yourself in currently or in the last 1 year, what you have been working on. So do whatever ritual, write out whatever it is you wish to release, from your body, from your emotional body, your mental body, from situations, experiences, lack of abundance, lack of love, lack of intimacy, whatever it might be. You have to just write it, burn it, do your full moon rituals to manifest as well. And for twin flames especially, this is going to be a very significant full moon. A lot of things are being reset, a lot of divine intervention is going to start. November is going to be very powerful. So let's talk about what causes emotions such as jealousy, envy, insecurity, and possessiveness. I will not speak of them separately because they all tie in to one aspect, which is in that area of your life. You'll have to go looking into your childhood. You have felt a lack, when you're uh, for example, in whatever you have felt extremely abundant, you never feel weary, or you know you're not stingy with sharing that aspect. Some people are still like that, of course, because of misplaced or disaligned solar plexus. But in most cases, sometimes it is also coming from your past life issues, your original wound when your divine partner chose someone else or walked away from you. I have spoken about the story of Lilith and Eve, and if you have missed that, do look out for that, and watch that story. So, what happens is, whatever or wherever it is coming from your very original life, the first separation from your divine partner, be it an inner child in this life, because if you're meant to heal that chapter in this life, there has to be an incident somewhere in your childhood, or even as a teenager, as a young adult, wherever it has happened, that you felt that you're not getting your fair share of that, or you don't have enough of that. It can be the first love, your infatuation, your crush who did not reciprocate. It could be that when you got married, you had a lot of dreams and your partner turned out to be completely opposite. It was not romantic, did not fulfill you either emotionally, or did not respect you, or there was lack of intimacy. So wherever you feel like your account is in depreciation or much more debit than you have, wherever you feel ample, be it love, time, money, you will, once you start working on yourself, doing your inner healing, do your inner work, you'll become more and more open to sharing. You will be open to, be it, supposing I find that I have learned a lot in the past 2 decades, or at least in the since 2010, there has been massive growth, and be it through blogging, through my books, through these videos, through my audios, in my various WhatsApp groups, I have always managed to find things to share, be it my wisdom, my epiphanies, my journey, very open heartedly. So you also can reach there. The more you are living in gratitude, you noticing where you have abundance of, you are going to become more and more open hearted about that particular aspect. So when it comes to jealousy or envy or possessiveness or insecurity, first of all, you are somewhere carrying a fear that you will be deprived of it yet again, that you will not be given it. Somewhere you may even feel you do not deserve it, or you need to earn it, or your worth is coming into question. You may be suffering from low self esteem. So anything that is surfacing is to kind of bring your attention to that this is where you need healing. This is where you are still carrying old wounds. So that's what you will have to take help or work on yourself. You are always welcome to participate in my workshops. You can always enroll, and on WhatsApp or email I can share the audios, the videos that I make. There are some that are already ready made, so those who can get in touch with me, you can please do that. So Brinda, I'm especially sorry mentioning you here because you're not on my WhatsApp. I'm going to try and figure out your email and send you my number in case you are interested in getting in touch with me one on one. So vis-a-vis your jealousy, insecurity and possessiveness is coming from fear. Second, that you don't have it, so you do not like imagining that another woman is getting it from someone who you think is your divine partner. Whereas when your blueprint was written, you have to question, why was it that you were the other person? Why is the karmic, the spouse, the partner that your divine partner is choosing to share his or her current life with? It may change, they may split, they may divorce, but you can't wait around for that to happen. The reason is because karma means give and take, restore the equilibrium, bring your account to zero. So there's a give and take pending. If it is sexual, they will be intimate as well. If one has to give another a child, that might be the case. Otherwise, the conceptions are very hard. For twin flames with their karmics, especially since last few months, which it is not allowed anymore. So, but be it anything else, it is your imagination that your divine partner is giving what you think is yours to another person, whereas it's not true. They are also restoring and bringing to closure their cycles with that person. And you have to understand, your twin flame is the other half of your soul. They are not yours, they are you. It is like, to complete your karmic cycles, you both came down in separate bodies with different experiences, so you could cover more curriculum at the same time, which is why I find a lot of the polar twins seem to be living two opposite ends of lives, So, for example, if I am very spiritual, my twin may not be. He might be completing certain lessons from the 3D perspective or even below that, but I might be working upward. It can be in a different direction as well. So we also complement and help each other because we do share strengths or information, knowledge, whatever we are accumulating. We do, when we are sleeping, for example, when we are connecting at a higher dimension with our divine partners, we do share a lot of our experiences, which is why we are constantly being asked to be very patient on this journey, because it is not and bones or a rom-com kind of a situation where there is very simple love story playing out. And no matter what anybody says, that if they are with their soulmates, or if they are with this or that, and they have free will. No, the free will is when the blueprint was being written. Well, this is a controversial topic, I generally try to avoid it, but today it has come up, so I will talk about it. So um free will is something which is more of an illusion. You do have control about what attitude you're choosing to carry, what it is that you how are you going to look at something. Are you going to bless your catalyst, or are you going to carry the grudge? Are you going to prolong your journey? Are you going to take the leap of faith? Are you going to be able to surrender? Those are the choices you have. It's like, do you want orange juice or apple juice? Is not the choice. It is the what you're going to be given is the orange juice. But do you want it in a wine glass, in a steel glass, in a sippy cup, in a plastic container? Those are the kind of choices we all are presented with. So that, because humans have an ego, and they like to think they are making the decisions or the choices. What we are seeing right now, as I keep saying, is like a telecast of a serial which has already been shot, or for example a movie has already been shot, it has already gone through the edit, and now you're seeing it play out in the theater, is what is playing out. So it is already destined. It's That's why it is called destined. What is it? That is something for each one of us. When the time comes, we are going to see how it unfolds, but it will all be for the highest and best for everyone involved. All right. So the minute you start understanding that this person and you are intertwined, and that you have to just grow and love yourself, focus on your healing, make yourself self-sufficient, make yourself financially independent, work on forgiving, releasing, healing your inner children, all that. Once you start doing that and complete it, you will come across a time when you will feel the need to move away from your divine partner. And that too, I have been speaking about it since quite a few months now, since summer, is very crucial a part. That is to also not only get you out of any form of dependency, attachment, codependency, addiction that you may have developed with your twin. All the separation, the triggers are kind of like you completing your incomplete story, your incomplete journey with your divine partner. Okay, so once all that is cleared out and you are in your inner balance, your alignment, then you are given a pause. Then once you have figured out um, where you need to work on your health, wealth, your well-being, your independence, restructure your friend circle, let go of toxic relationships in your life, all of that. Once you have done that, is when you will start finding yourself slowly coming back into connection with your twin flame, because it will take them also a lot of courage after all the water and time that has passed, if you have been in separation for quite some time. So in the meantime, you're working on your telepathy, you're awakening your spiritual gifts. It's such a long journey with so much work to be done, that impatience is something that is just not going to help. So coming back, I keep going off because right now, as you know, I am speaking completely, I'm channeling. So, and right now my eyes just fell on some of the cards that are coming out, and they're completely in tandem with what I've just been speaking. Okay, I'm just going to do one more shuffle and I'll start speaking about the card. Um, but forgiveness of your own self for even feeling those feelings. Don't push them down. When you're feeling it, just allow yourself to sit with your emotions, because emotions are like clouds, they come and go. All right, and ask yourself questions. Why am I feeling like this? When else have I felt like this? Who else has made me feel like this? That's how you go in deeper. All right, meditation is so important for you to start receiving epiphanies, keeping a dream journal is going to be so important. Writing in your journal to understand that where are you carrying the feeling of lack, of fear of lack, that your age is passing you by, you will never experience that intimacy and romance again. Is that what you're afraid of, right? So now that you've seen me shuffle and the card is right here, let me get started. This is vis-a-vis those who are experiencing a karmic situation, right? So even if you have overcome the jealousy, possessiveness, insecurities, this full moon May and the Venus retrograde and the movement of Jupiter going invisible and a lot of other things might bring them to the surface. So what do we have to keep in mind is one of the important lessons is letting go. There is healing that is taking place, there's growth. You have to see the karmic partner with compassion, put yourself in her position and see the situation then from that perspective. You know, would you really be happy? How would you feel? Look at everyone from the perspective of compassion, love. Everyone involved, their heart chakra is being expanded and healed. One of the lessons you are being brought right now is letting go of any toxic situation, people, relationships, including your divine partner, if they have not yet understood what is the correct way of behaving with you, if they're not living in integrity, if they're keeping your relationship a secret. You are entitled to walk away to heal yourself. Okay, you need to express your truth. Your throat chakra is being expanded, so if you're finding that you have scratchy feeling, itchy feeling, cough, phlegm coming out, things like that, it's because what you're being encouraged to do is look at everyone with compassion. Yes, learn to let go, heal and open your heart chakra, and then speak your truth, express what you're feeling without getting emotional, without getting judgmental or critical, without expectations. And the third thing that has come out is your sacral chakra, your desires. You know, you need to check whether what you are you sexually addicted? Are you using sex to fill a void, or are you using it to feel validated, feel attractive, feel desired? Is it satiating your ego rather than helping you live from your heart? Is it an expression of love, or is it just something that is there to boost your ego and self esteem? You might be feeling sexual frustration, craving for your divine partner at this time. You know, you may be feeling that you need that sexual fulfillment as well, but sacral healing is going on at this time. I have mentioned it a few times in my audios and videos, and I don't want to be repetitive right now. So um wow, I'm just looking at the numbers at the cards. Heart chakra is number 23, which is number 5, changes. Yes, 2 plus 9 is 11, a master number, fresh new beginnings, maybe an opportunity to communicate. Maybe communication is going to come through where they are going to express their passion and their love towards you. And number 3, which is the Holy Trinity number, right? The sacred sex. So, what do you need to surrender to heal this aspect of your surrender to passion? If that opportunity does come up without expectation, without strings, without manipulation, or using it to, you know, fulfill your or push up your ego, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. As well as for some, I feel there might be an opportunity with your divine partner as well. You are being asked to surrender negative thinking vis-a-vis the karmic partner as well, vis-a-vis your divine partner as well, that they will never do this, they are never going to, they are not capable of that, oh I give up, I am not capable, or any and all negative thinking, pessimism, having no hope, having no faith. You're being asked to re-anchor your trust and faith in yourself, in God, and then into your divine partner as well. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I started by talking about this. The only control that we have is over our attitude, our thoughts. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Discover who you are because you've changed. You're no longer the same person. You don't carry the same beliefs. You know, a lot of us have found ourselves in this weird dynamic of karmic situation because we have judged others in the past. We have judged people who have cheated, who have been in so called illegitimate relationships or adulterers. You know, we have been judgmental or critical of them. So that's one of the reasons why we find ourselves in this peculiar situation. And now your beliefs, you have healed, you have changed your perspective. Who are you? What do you like? What are your new dreams? What are your new goals? What is your passion? What is the kind of job you want? What are the new friends you want to hang out with? You may find yourself no longer wanting to hang out with people that you earlier were very close to, or certain activities which you love doing now it may not resonate with you. So first find out who you are and then appreciate yourself for this long tedious journey. Wherever you find yourself, you've gone through shit and nonsense. Be proud of the progress you have made. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you're a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from being just you. Focus on what are your gifts, what makes you special. And in this situation, vis-a-vis the karmic, vis-a-vis the situation with your divine partner, surrender stubbornness. You may want things now, you may want it in a particular way, you maybe want a commitment now, you may want them to get divorced now. It's not going to happen as per your will. Everyone has to be on the same page. A lot of things are divinely being guided. There's a divine plan, there's a divine timing. So you need to surrender your stubbornness, your frustration, your impatience, right? If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with yourself and others, right? So you need to surrender stubbornness in this situation. See the point of view of everyone involved with a loving heart, with a compassionate heart. And yet again a reminder, surrender to miracles because they're coming. And look at that full moon there, look at the two of them together. You are going to come into a union. It may not be how you have thought, what you've been trained in the 3D structure of relationships, but something beautiful is coming your way. Be open and be receptive. Open your arms to receive, be in gratitude. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. Here I was asking, what are the lessons or what we have to keep in mind vis-a-vis our divine partners, and especially in this very difficult situation where they are with a karmic partner, and where you are feeling the surfacing of these emotions which are very they sting, they are stabbing, they make you feel, they are like three swords in the heart or the 10 swords in the back kind of emotions, right? And they are saying forgiving and learning is the first card that came out. You need to forgive yourself, others, for first of all this situation that you've attracted into your life, be it for a lesson, be it for a karmic balance, be it for learning to let go, be it learning to surrender, be it learning to coexist, be it learning to be self-empowered, be it learning to what is it to be respectful to yourself, or to love yourself, or to know your self-worth. You need to forgive yourself, your divine partner, as well as the karmic. Do ho'oponopono with everyone. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. My God, is this real or what? Keep an open mind, because what is the situation, how it will play out, we don't know. And what your expectations were from your divine partner, it may be different how they come around, how it all plays out, what they are doing, not doing, it is their journey, it's their karma. It may be different from your expectations. So keep an open mind, and you will be given this opportunity to communicate, to get to know each other all over again, because a lot of us went into separation right after the honeymoon period, and a lot of you have been so stuck in the power struggle of push and pull and trying to control each other, or codependency or addiction with each other, that you have never really found the time or the compassion to actually get to know each other. So the more you share openly, the more you listen with an open mind, the more your bond will deepen, and it will convert itself into the highest form of love as it's meant to be. Be playful with each other. So much seriousness, so much hurt, betrayal. Once the communication starts happening, don't go back to complaining, to demands, expectations, punishing, all of those games, mind games. Be playful, be light-hearted with each other. And one of you is on the light workers path. Maybe it is literally a difference in religion, it could be something that they are very orthodox in their thinking. One of those reasons was what was causing the chasm between the two of you, the split or the separation between the two of you, but that's what you are overcoming. Yes, I have spoken so much about this, the codependency, the addiction. When your mood, your decisions, your situation is controlled by the feeling, by be it by sex or the text or them talking to you, you're addicted. If you are fulfilling any need or want, be it emotional security, be it intimacy, be it emotional well-being, be it ego boosting, be it the society, how they are perceiving you, anything, you're using any person, be it your spouse, be it your divine partner, be it your parents, be it your friends, be it your healer, you are codependent, and your addictions are the blockage in this situation. That's what you need to heal, and especially vis-a-vis today's topic, this is so correct. It is coming from a void. Any form of codependency, addiction, or attachments come when you have not filled a wound, a void. You feel a lack, you need to move out of the bandwidth of lack and bless your life for everything that you have. If you start keeping a gratitude book, it has changed my life. When you work with Ho'oponopono, that's forgiving, it changes your life miraculously. Let go of control issue. This is again ego. I'm surprised that solar plexus didn't come out, but definitely all the chakras are kind of over here. But let go of control issue and allow the situation to unfold naturally in divine timing, because it will. Now the angel guidance for this particular situation is that you're going to get an opportunity to heal the situation, to find the answers that you're looking for. And I'm just going to pull out just a few tarot cards to see how your journey is currently unfolding for you and where it is probably heading. Okay, when you're finding yourself in such a difficult situation, what are you feeling, what's going on, what do you need right now? Thank you spirit, thank you angels, thank you guides. Okay, usually I don't take this reverse, but today I'm just going to let them fall as they have. Okay, so there is six of coins which has come out in reverse. There was an unbalance in give and take. One of you was giving much more than the other person. One of you felt that you have been deprived, be it by your divine partner who just brings to awareness, to the surface, something that is dysfunctional in your life already, some pattern that you have been continuing over and over again because you have not healed those aspects, you have not let go of those templates. And that's what this situation has been, that there was no proper give and take, there was no balance. All right, and the offer that you've been waiting for, the apology or the resolution, the whatever thing that you wanted from your divine partner has been taking its own sweet time. They've been coming in very, very, very slowly. So that is what has got you very upset and got you impatient to the point that you decided to walk away. You decided to go looking for your happiness somewhere else because you felt that this situation was not fair, that you were not getting justice in this situation. But what you found was that even though you tried walking away, you were not able to, because emotionally or mentally you have found yourself still stuck in your energies, where you cannot just say that I'm walking away from my divine partner. You cannot just get over them like you could get over some other people in your life. It's easier to get away from your blood relatives than from your twin flame, and it is very real. And so you're suddenly finding yourself, though you tried walking away, but because you've not healed all these aspects, that you have not been able to fully move away, there's still turbulence inside of you, which is showing up in the form of this jealousy, possessiveness, and envy, insecurities, because you're not feeling fully like the empress that you are. You're not finding yourself prosperous and abundant. You're not feeling your strength. You're not nurturing others, perhaps. You're not listening to your intuition, perhaps. Maybe you have stopped working on your abundance, or Venus retrograde has suddenly brought a blockage to your abundance. It suddenly happened with me. And on top of that, my television just conked off for no rhyme or reason. It just did. It's amazing. So you're not feeling very prosperous, you're not feeling your strength, so you need to redo a little bit of work, and you're finding your faith is lacking. So if you were to upturn a lot of these cards, there is justice. You can move to calmer waters. You are the empress who has everything she needs: her intuition, well balanced emotions, lot of nurturing kindness, strong intuition. So start from this card. Restore your faith, anchor your faith, start your meditations again, start praying again. Bring back your faith in yourself, in this partnership, so that you can be back to being an empress again. You will find yourself in calmer emotional waters. Stop overthinking the situation. The balance will be restored. Your cups will get filled. Do not think of it as wasted effort, that you're not getting anything in return. This offer is coming to you. You will find all that you have given will be given back to you. Those are the messages that are really, really coming across right now. And my god, you just can't make this up, can you? So what can we expect from the divine partner in this situation? Just a couple of cards, please. All right, your divine partner right now is quiet. He is in silence. He or she is in silence, but they are going through an inner awakening. Why? Because they are facing death of situations, old cycles, old ways, their ego. Their life is going through huge transformations. That's why there has been no communication. What can we expect from them in the next few days, the last week of October? So 10 of coins. They have been busy working somewhere where they think they need their financial prosperity. But for you, what does it mean? It means that you will get it all. The solid physical manifestation of all your cups fulfilled, the you will get your dreams come true. Solid foundation. The 10 of cups plus 10 of pentacles. For me, this is like the ultimate card. Everything that you've invested in will multiply and come right back to you, because they will take the leap of faith. Right now they're not being able to, because they're in the hermit mode. They're going through the death, but they will take the leap of faith. One final card and I will end this. One final card. Oops, two decide to come out. High Priestess, please listen to your intuition, your inner guidance. Bring back your inner balance. Yes, there's no communication right now, but you can always have a telepathic communication with your divine partner. And the Queen of Cups, he is coming towards his Queen of Cups, that is you. For that, you need to be back in your loving, nurturing energies, sorted. A Queen of Cups does not look to another for any fulfillment. She is not jealous. She knows she is the best. Not that there's competition, not that we are comparing, but she knows her worth. She knows what she deserves. She just knows. I feel like leaving you all with some love message, something that you really need to hear from your divine partner at this time, or from your higher self. And 3 have come out, so I think that's good number. Beware of what you're projecting, that the emotions that we've just been speaking about. For the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. And what you think, what you feel is what is going to come into your life, right? If you're jealous, possessive, insecure, universe will give you more opportunities to heal that by sending you more situations where you feel insecure, jealous, possessive. All right? The past is now behind you. Release it. Release the past. It has come out before, right? And embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. The faith has come, the message of faith has come several times today. And trust, I knew this is going to come. Trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Accept what is right now. Don't be in wishful energy, possibilities. What is it right now? Take decisions based on your current reality, not out of frustration, impatience to teach someone a lesson. No control issues, no codependency. I'm not getting what I want kind of deals. No, no, no. These are things that are 3D. Keep an open mind, get to know each other, forgive the past. It's gone, it's done. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Your divine partner is anyway going through death and transformation. All right, so hold on, you do your work, focus on yourself, and take your power back. Know that you have your own cup and you can fill it yourself. You do not need another to, and nothing that is yours is being given to another person. That is not how the universe works. Anything that is yours will come to you, and all they are doing with the karmic is they are fulfilling their karmic obligations. They are restoring the balance, they are balancing the account books, and you should feel happy about that. And whenever you feel these feelings coming up, do ho'oponopono, put yourself in her place or his place, and then look at that situation and decide what you feel good about. Are you going to continue being a beggar, as in the 5 of Pentacles, begging for scraps and mercy? Is that all that you deserve, or do you deserve better? And for that, are you willing to heal yourself, become the whole and perfect version of you as God has created you? Are you going to take back your power, become self-reliant, be in self-love? Are you going to be in trust and full faith of the divine, and trust the divine plan, trust the divine timing? And yes, see, surrender resentments. It's so important to let go of these emotions once you have fully felt it. Then you use the violet flame, use the breathing techniques, use the golden shower, write it on a piece of paper, burn it. The full moon is just around the corner. It's very powerful. Please use it. All right. I leave you with so much love and light, and God bless you. I do appreciate all of you. I thank you so much for your likes, for your shares, for your comments, for your questions. All right, and I do look forward for that. uh, all the new subscribers, I welcome you. I forgot to welcome you at the beginning of the video. I do intend to do a live very very soon. It's just these energies have been keeping me busy, counseling people, doing a lot of quantum healing sessions, doing private readings, and like I said, this thumb of mine is still acting funny, because as you can see, before and after, I shuffle each and every deck, before every reading, after every reading. So which means there are like ton of decks every day that I'm busy shuffling. Today I'm shuffling in a very slow, I'm not doing that, so as to give my thumb a little rest. But I do appreciate you all so very much. Do continue to share in the social media, um, with your friends, who may be on a sacred partnership, and if they are also going through something similar, if you find this video useful, helpful, I would love to hear from you. Whatever resonates with you, I would love to hear from you about that as well. God bless you. This is Nikita.